We'll end it after X marks the spot mission.
Thanks to Black Spot Pete, we've got a lead on Ruddy Lou Stowe's treasure. It's buried somewhere on Dagger Island, a landmass
Dagger
many
Island.
leagues from our current position. To make the voyage, we'll need to steal a pirate ship from the harbor. No easy feat given the cutthroat nature of these cutthroats. First, Murray and Sly will steal a jolly boat and blast the rudders off any ships that could chase us out into the open ocean. The action is sure to provoke the harbor patrol, so be prepared for a sea battle. With them out of the way, no one can stop us from leaving harbor. Meanwhile, Penelope and I will work together to break into Lafui's Keep and steal the map to the buried treasure. Once both objectives are reached, we'll steal a ship and set sail for Dagger Island. Then it'll be a simple matter of following the map and digging up the loot.
Diggity it up. Diggity it up. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have here? This is a flame, raging belly flop, Diablo fire slam, thief reflexes. What be Murray's missions? Dynamic duo. Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna dump you over that way. Okay, torch the guard. Not at all what I was trying to do. I mean, the audience could see that I was just, yeah, don't affect the, you know, even though you've been able to affect the guards even when they're down like that for a long time in the game now. Now I lost a shiny because the game is dumb. You ever notice that a lot of Nintendo games are like... A lot of Nintendo games that get claimed like they're masterpieces, but they're really like just good. Like just good. You know?
Such as...
Well, like... A lot of the Mario games. They're just... Like you play some of these that like people consider masterpieces. Like, I played Super Mario World, and I'm just like, it's fine, it's good, it's not a masterpiece, though. Bless you. And the original Mario Bros. Games, I feel like it's a bit, you know, not as good as, like, people make it out to be. The Wario Land games. Wario Land, I mean. WarioWare's great. Most of them are. Working as a team. You mean we haven't been working as a team before?
Nope. I mean...
You know, one thing I never really got was like in the part where you have to like you go out to the where you're actually charging out with it, well, going out to sea with the ship, and like if you fire, and Murray's like, that was a dumb move. Everyone's sure to be awake now, but it like doesn't do anything. As far as I know of, it doesn't do anything.
They look pretty well armored. Is this cannon gonna cut it?
You're right, Sly.
Is this
Furry
canon?
needs to ram them with your
Is this
toes
canon?
to knock off the armor.
All right. I'm tired of dodging.
What was the weird 3D Sonic game where you can like find Big hiding somewhere?
Oh, that was that Sonic Dreams collection fan-made thing.
Yeah.
Think up with a well-
What's funny is that a lot of it, like people said, oh, or the story of it is these are ideas that like got cut from during some time, but like when you do the Sonic Creator thing, you can almost see it, but then it's just like you play more of it, it's like that. This is not a cut thing. It's just, you know.
He's clean, ready to shoot.
But like, but yeah, it's like, especially when you see stuff like a pregnant characters that, you know.
Which I couldn't remember was what, Rouge or Amy or.
Well, there was one point it was like pregnant Sonic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it must be or Sonic.
And then there's also the Rouge part where you're like inside Rouge and like you. And then like I remember they were like, who do we come out of? No, or something like that. Or where do we come out of? And then it was like Rouge. He was like, no. But yeah, that's where like Big was at.
Does Game Grumps still do stuff?
Yeah,
The team of excellence.
they're not nearly as big as they used to be. But
Sly kick butt yet again.
Sorry guys. I wasn't aware the Harbor Patrol had a cutter. You're not done yet. Yes, that thing is massive.
he gads.
Everything has a weak point. Just look at the mast. They've been patching it up for a while now.
Sly's right. That mask will fall before
So-
your combined mightitude. No matter how.
That mask is going.
Of course, there's that moment where like
Not to
the
sound
thing that everyone's been pointing out about Aaron.
Or we can dodge. That works too.
This is the thing that everyone points out about Aaron from Game Grumps, where like in like the older Game Grumps, he would use the N-word a lot, and the other stuff he would use the N-word a lot. But like if someone else says it who's not black, he's like, you know, basically wags their finger at them for saying it. You know, these days it's like, okay, sure. Did we dodge? It's like there's this video. There's just like this where they were playing a game, like a fan game, and like there's a video of someone was like where someone clips the parts where he's like, I just can't fathom this white guy saying the N word a lot, blah, 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 or saying that word a lot, and then they cut to a like in a music or in some kind of song, and then like they cut to a song, a rap song that Aaron did where he used the N words, you know.
Ugh.
Hypocrisy. See, that's the thing about the internet. If you want to pretend like something, you know, you didn't do something, you better not put it on the internet. You better, think about before you put stuff on the internet.
How are you taking on entire ships when you're just two dudes in a rowboat?
Because we're Sonic heroes. I don't know.
I wonder if the popularity of Pirates of the Caribbean drove any of the.
Oh, I'm sure it had something to. Well, I mean, there was a ton of pirate stuff around that time. That's probably.
Does it again. Nice shooting, sidekick.
Team Excellence does it
Would have
again.
been sunk without your
Oh, yeah.
When you guys are done making out, I'll be back at the same
Wow.
Sheesh.
When you guys are done making out. That was wonderful.
See, best pirate video games.
And they have like some shovelware Wii game or something.
I didn't even think about Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Oh yeah. You know, I still have that game.
Zelda Wind Waker is considered a pirate game. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about One Piece either. Oh yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, you
video
mean
game.
you mean that short series One Piece?
Yeah.
Like, I remember someone making a joke like, well, you gotta get into episode 300 something for it to really get good, or something like that. or when you make it to 600 something, that's when it gets good. Like when someone wants you to watch a series and it's not as good at first, and they say, well, you gotta wait till you get to this episode. But then, like, it's a series where it's like, you gotta get in over 100 episodes before it, quote-unquote, gets good.
Yeah.
I still remember that. I was just thinking about that meme where it's like the person bicycling and like put the stick in, and then like when they wreck, they blame someone else, or they say, you know, the first time I saw that was one where it had like the bicycler doing that, puts a stick in and then says all men are pigs, you know.
Oh yeah. I like when they like that.
Yeah.
Or like, oh. No, oh, look what happened by accidents.
Bentley mission. I like how Sly was just looking at the Thievius Raccoonus there for a moment.
Just reading it.
Yeah. He had it out.
Reading the Daily Ringtail. We already had this.
I guess we didn't now, did we? Oh, and remember kids, BS means bee stings.
Shrink guards by whacking them with your wheelchair.
Huh. Shrink them. You know, there's some people that might like that as a, well, you know, they get a little excited.
Huh.
Huh. Well, I mean, pickpocketing his Bentley kind of sucks anyway. It's just like, don't make fun of him, he's trying.
Be quiet.
Oh yeah, and then you whack him and... Little
Yep.
pet. Look, I made that... Oh gosh, I don't like this mission, I'm glad you're doing it.
Okay, Penelope, I'm in position with your
Penelope.
Hubble spectrometer. I'll launch the device, and you scan for metal structures that resemble a safe or chest. Anything the treasure map might be stored in.
Roger, Bentley. Let's light this candle.
Be still, my heart. She made an obscure NASA reference. Why do the girls always have to go for slime? It's just not fair.
What was that? I didn't reach you.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that we've got fair winds for liftoff. Let's do it.
Oi!
The data's coming in. It's caching in the spectrometer's matrix.
What manner of witchcraft is that? Ah, well, best to shoot first and ponder later.
No! We haven't downloaded yet.
Ah, the pieces are still intact. The disk is shattered, but we can still retrieve the data.
But it's broken. And I rig all my gear to self-destruct if anyone tries to take it after a malfunction.
Now you do actually use Bentley in this
Destroy
mission.
itself if someone tries to pick it up.
Just at first you use
What if we
Penelope's
can
thing.
read the disk's contents before touching it?
Right. I could use my RC card to go out and collect the data.
I could use my root car. I don't know.
To download its contents.
I don't know.
Use the card to recover all of the data, and then we'll know where to strike.
What about how E3 has like actually been confirmed to be no longer a thing?
Now, what's started going wrong with it? I don't remember.
Well, like after a while, they just had a whole bunch of like garbage. Like there was some cool moments here and there, but it was a whole bunch of garbage for a lot of the events. Like Ubisoft would always have some sort of stupid Just Dance thing, and like they tried to show off games that appeal to people who don't watch those kinds of things.
Such as...
Well, like, you know, they might bring up a sports game, like a Madden game, the newest 2K game or whatever, and it's just like no one who, like, pretty much no one who watches this stuff plays those types of games, or no one who would buy those types of games watches this stuff. And, like, you know, like I said, Just Dance, I don't think a lot of people who play Just Dance will watch something like E3. And, like, you know, they're just a bunch of junk, and there wasn't a whole lot of good stuff during the E3, like during the late 2010s. And obviously the COVID scare got them, you know, they canceled that year, and that hurt a lot. So, but also we now have stuff like Summer Game Fest, and we started having stuff like Summer Game Fest. There's also the Game Awards, which is honestly going downhill itself, but or has gone downhill itself. But there's other options. There's the Nintendo. Like, a lot of the big companies started pulling out more. Like PlayStation, like, stopped going for a while. Nintendo stopped going for a while. Microsoft eventually pulled out. Like, this year, it's supposed to happen this year, but a lot of the big companies pulled out. So E3 just got canceled just simply because they didn't really have much after that. And then I guess eventually they realized, hey, maybe we can't, or we're not really doing too well these days. But like, honestly though, like the Game Awards, the way they started out, so the Game Awards apparently started out on Spike TV, which I remember Spike TV used to show like E3 as well. But
where do I go?
see, you gotta get up on that ship somehow. There's like some ramps somewhere. It's like the music's going. You're like, where do I go?
No, it's just like, where do I, wait.
Oh.
Where do I go?
I still remember, yeah. I still remember, whenever, it was like years ago, it was like 2011 or something, when you and church group and Nathan, we were all, going on that laser tag thing at, one of those places. And then, like, we were about to get going, and it looked like my laser tag thing was messed up. And so, like, everyone was going in, like, boom, 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 the music was going, boom, 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 and I'm like, you know, I had to stay back, and, like, the music was going, and it's just, there's stuff like that always, like, it always, you know, it's just always funny just to think about, like whenever I've been to a dance, and then, like, you know, happy music's playing, everyone's dancing, and then I see in the background some drama. A girl was yelling at a guy she was upset at, blah blah blah.
When did you go to a dance?
Oh, this is like 8th grade. One of our old friends, like, convinced me to go, and then I ended up not dancing at all. I did get some people to ask me to do it, and I just didn't want to do it.
I got stood up at my 8th grade dance.
Oh, cool.
So I ended up going. I got stood up like the last day.
Oh yeah. So a girl said, yeah, I'll dance with you, and then didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't exactly harbor any ill will.
Oh, I know. I didn't even know you went to it.
Except her death. No, I didn't go. Because last minute she just didn't reply back, or said she couldn't or something.
Oh. I mean, I ended up not, like, my senior prom, I didn't, like, I went to, technically I've been to two.
I intentionally avoided prom.
Well, I
was just like, screw prom.
Well, I
got invited and still didn't go.
Well, I had a girlfriend who went to who at the time, so I went to one prom, and then the other prom I went because a good girl space friend of mine asked me to go with her, and but then after that, like, I tried asking somebody, and it ended up not working out, and so I just didn't go. So to the senior prom. Like, his, you know, it's usually how it is it's juniors and seniors, but like for but I've been to two of them because I was dating a junior at the time when I was a sophomore. So
golly, that girl was total cringe. Total straight. I honestly tried to not be around her. She made me cringe so hard.
What's funny is that me and her honestly talked more when we weren't together as a couple. So I think it just worked out better that we just stayed friends.
She was total cringe. There are people that I harbor no ill will towards, but they make me cringe so hard I try not to even look at them. I used to work with one, and she got fired, and I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
That does it. We should have all of the spectrometer data.
Hold on, hold on. I got it. There's a massive chest near the top east-facing windows. Let's go.
Yeah, see, this mission keeps going. I think in like Sly 2, the mission probably would have may have stopped there, but I think that's another problem is that some of the missions last a bit too long in this game. They have too many like this should have ended there, and then this next part should have been a separate mission.
Hit the mouse.
Yeah.
Beat the mouse like a housewife. I mean.
What?
What?
Excuse me? Huh?
Hit the mouse like an abused housewife.
He must have seen the desk
flea.
and raised all the bridges to the floor. There's no way.
You know, she looks more attractive in the next game. What?
What the heck?
She got thick in the next game. Well, not like, you know. She got thighs.
Wow, Sly's really taught you a lot.
And then, well, I'll just gloss over that she's a mouse.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm the brains of the operation. He's just the field man.
Just the field man? Sounds like you're jealous.
Well, yeah, I wish I wasn't in this chair. I wish I could run on tight ropes and jump on flag poles and all that stuff. But I can't.
You can do other stuff. Sly can't rewire a satellite or write ASCII code.
Sly can't even
ASCII code's not a thing.
Yeah, he's not.
Well, you don't write. Okay.
Hey, let's get moving.
Yes and
We
no.
won't find the back entrance just standing
You don't really
around.
say you write ASCII code. It's not how that works.
give you a break.
ASCII is a text standard.
I knew you were gonna bring up something about that.
Yeah.
You dird.
ASCII is a text standard. Your code can support it or not support it, but it's not like a programming language.
Hey, excuse me, guard. Ah, he's too drunk to worry anyway.
He's too dead now.
He's cold. Oh, he's dead tired. Oh. Sly? Every time he jumps. Sly? Or he could be one of those video game characters. Yeah. Well, they say yeah when they jump.
Yeah. Huh.
The door here is locked, but you should be able to bomb the support to that upper
Support
walkway.
beam. Right there. It's right there. Yeah.
That must be Lafouille. Let's get up to where no one will spot us.
Be as quiet as a church U.
What? Like a U? Like an EWE? A U?
No, like a church mouse, a church U, like
Oh.
Y-O-U.
That disc in the sky was just the beginning.
But, sir, 'tis gone. Them bridges is up and balls as clear as morning.
Sure, every man's entitled to their opinion. But I don't want to hear no more of them. I can make
If a
sure.
YouTuber could do that in real life, they would. There's a lot of them that would want to do that. You're
What?
entitled to your opinion, but then, like, they don't like when you have your own opinion that's different than
You're now
theirs.
promoted to captain of the guard.
Thank you, sir.
Double the patrols and keep an eye out. There's the storm blowing in. I'll be just inside torturing the prisoners. Call out if you need.
Torturing the prisoners.
No, sir. I mean, aye, sir.
You got a part coming up, Andrew. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you got it right
No.
here. Right here.
No.
With these pirates guarding the door. Time for a little
swashbuckling.
Naomi Kyle's attractive.
Huh?
So Naomi Kyle's attractive.
I don't know who that is.
She used to work at IGN. She's like famous because she's the attractive woman that worked at IGN.
Woo!
They don't really have attractive women at IGN anymore.
They're not, what, are they all like pink hairs? Or blue
Well,
hairs?
not quite. They're just, you know... Hold on.
They're homely and unkempt. Oh, that's the chick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She...
Okay, it's just a tiny version, look! Oh my gosh!